Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Lake Laogai server. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day, because I'm having a fantastic day. I'm just over here in the shopping district, checking up on our shop. Still need to restock golden carrots. Should probably do an AFK session for golden blocks as well. And we've made a few sales in the gold shop, which is superb. But the reason I am over here is because can't look at that. That's not why I'm over here. It is because I have received a message from paragraph 8 saying that he has put in a request in our landscaping shop. This place has been busy as of late. Very busy. I'm very pleased. For those of you that haven't seen it, I know a few people have joined the channel recently. This is my landscaping and gardening emporium, or gardening and landscape emporium, because I can't read my own signs. This was done quite early on in the series, actually. I think my second or third video, we came and built this this area here, the shopping district, and yeah, I think a few episodes after that I put this up, as well as the bridge over there, the Bridge of Bargains. But yeah, this has been here for quite a while now, and recently it's been getting a fair amount of use. So let's look in the chest. I still need to take out this stone from the project that I did for Croc, and this is Para's book. Oh yeah. So this book is actually something that I gave to Para for Secret Santa, and he's cashing it in. Good on him. So this is what I wrote to him. Dear Para, this book entitles you to one free job from Sin's Gardening and Landscaping for it located in the shopping district. To redeem this voucher, please write your request on a blank page and drop it in a chest at the shop, which is what he has done. And he has written, I am in need of sin. The landscape on the top of my mountain needs some sinning love. Besides pathways from the nether portal ship and the minecart elevator, there is also a bit of the mountain missing. Trees are also a bit of a rarity. If you would be so kind to help me out, that would be wonderful. Kindest of regards, Para. Okay, I can do that. I am fairly sure I can do that. What I think we need to do is actually take a little trip over there and kind of see what the happy hap is. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to meet you guys over there. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Bye. Okie dokie, so I have just arrived through the portal from Para's nether tunnel, and we are on his ship. For those of you who watch me and not Para, firstly, what are you doing? Go and find him down in the description and come and follow him. Subscribe to him, watch his content, he is lovely. There used to be a hut down there, it was right there. You can see an entrance to his mine there, and that's where he had his little starter base. I just should really look around, because I don't know how much of this is lit up, and it's night time. And that was where he started off, and the noobs came along and pranked him with an end ship, like built replica block for block. There is a zombie tracking me. Interesting. Built block for block, crashing into his house after Para had a few accidents in the nether. So this ship here is like an ode to that, which I think is absolutely lovely. Really, really nice. And I think the ship looks beautiful. Come along here, have your Jack and Rose moment at the front here, and hope that nobody ever lets you go. But yeah, so in the book he mentioned, besides pathways from the nether portal ship and minecart elevator. Okay, so that would be from here up to this is his entrance up here. Okay, that's doable. We're going to have to cut into the landscape here a little bit, I reckon. He also mentioned something about a minecart elevator. So far we just have a hole. That is fine. And he wants some trees and stuff like that dotted around. I think what he might be wanting is this the bit of the... That might be the bit of the mountain that... Oh, no, it's down this side, isn't it? Yeah, yes. Yep, okay. Do I have any rockets on me? I do not. I do not. However, I do know that in Para's house, he's got a dispenser. No, he's got a dropper with some fireworks in, so I hope he doesn't mind. I'm going to pop in here. I believe his... Nope, this is his storage room, which is looking very nice. That's his basement. Didn't know anything about that. That might be a spoiler. If so, I'm really sorry. Up here, where is his bedroom? Ah, here it is. This is the room. Love what he's doing with the carpet down here. I think it looks amazing. I hope Para doesn't mind. I'm just going to borrow some of these so that I can go out and get a proper... Very, very good. Oh, I don't have it on me. I thought I had one of my heads on me. Could have just put that in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hope that the server is working. Oh, I'm okay. Lovely. Right. And we're going to spin around. Go this way a little bit. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, I see your problem. You have a house sticking out of your hill. That's going to do it. Why are my clouds on again? This is getting very frustrating, I must say. Every time that I re-log onto the server, my clouds come back, and I don't play with clouds. Options, video settings, clouds off. Lovely, beautiful. Where am I? Interesting. Yeah, my clouds come back on, and this doesn't... I'm not sure if this is the Brothers Johnson Unshaders sky or not. I might have to look for a new sky texture. But yeah, this is the issue that Para is having with the mountain not being big enough for his basement. The horrible, rude mountain. So we're going to have to fix that up as well. Okay, this is looking like a good project. A nice, fun project. I love this area around here. I love this bit especially. This is just gorgeous. Whee! What's this? Why is there a beacon here? Maybe that's his speed mine. Who knows? Who knows? I've lost him now. There. Excellent. So, what I think I'm going to have to do is, as usual, I'm going to have to gather up some resources and kind of work out a rough plan for this area, and then I'm going to bring you guys back in. It's actually reasonably late at night for me at the moment. I was desperately trying to record all day, but it's so hot where I am, and I always record with my windows closed and stuff, because outside can get nice and noisy and it transfers onto the video and everything like that. But today I haven't been able to close my window. It's been that hot. So I'm now recording quite late at night just to try and get a bit done. Hopefully tomorrow will be a bit cooler and I can record more. But yeah, for now, I think I'm actually going to go to sleep. No, I'm going to gather some resources, and then I'm going to go to sleep. And then I'm going to wake up in the morning all nice and refreshed. And then I will... That's where his minecart elevator's going. And then I will crack on with the project, because I think it's going to be good fun. So I'm going to do that, and I will catch you guys in a second. Bye. Okie dokie, everybody, we are back. I have slept the night away, and I'm feeling very refreshed, very relaxed. The weather has not got any cooler today at all. So yeah, I am recording with the window open again. If there is any background noise, my apologies, but otherwise I'm basically recording in a sauna. That's not particularly pleasant for me. But yeah, I have gone and gathered a load of resources, including my own firework rockets. Thank you for the loan, Para. And naturally, I have brought along my gardener's toolbox with my gardening outfit. So let's get that on, like so. Very snazzy. Let's quickly F5. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm so ready to garden right now. So ready. I think the first thing that I want to do is actually landscaping the mountain. So I think for that I'm going to need this box here. And I guess what we're going to do is jump off this and really hope that lovely, thank God for that. The server has been being a bit weird recently, as you can tell, with the rendering there. It's just been a bit stuttery, so that was a risk. Oh, that looks man-made. Huh. Oh, here we go. Absolutely no rocket power. Lag. All the lag. There it is. There it is. Right. So I've got to go down here. There's a Zomberg down there. I think I'm actually going to have to start almost from the bottom and work up. There's a big old... Ooh. That sounded like a lot of skeleton. Let's hop up to the top here. Murk that zombie. La 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 la. Didn't need to do a thing. Okay, so what are we looking at? Okay, it's not terrible. But I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to remove some of this dirt down here. Just so that I've got a base to start putting stone in. I think that's probably the best way of doing things. And then let me just pop this down. Take a load of that out. Put you away. Yeah, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of pillar up, and then I'm going to have to come back over and put in a load of dirt and grass just so it matches the mountain. I don't think I want to keep that as square up there. I might round it out a little bit to make it look a bit more natural. I'm not sure whether that's what Para wants, but that is what Para is gonna get. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do all of that off camera without any cuts, progress updates or anything like that. I think that's pretty boring. But yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go back up to the top, and we're going to do some proper landscaping and everything like that, and we're going to make everything look beautiful. And yeah, we're going to call it good. Cool. So I'm going to crack on, and I will catch you guys in a second. Bye. Okay, go on, Rocket. Yes, thank you, lovely. So I have worked quite a bit on this mountainside. It's actually been really quite tricky, and my rocket isn't going off again. Oh, amazing. There we go. But yeah, I kind of think I've done it in the most natural way that I could, and I have no idea what is in front of me. I have no idea what's rendering in. This side is a bit but the reason that I've done that is because up at the top, Para wants to put in a balcony at some point, so I'm not sure what he's going to be doing with that. So I've kind of left it a little bit blank so that he's got more of a space to work. And it you know, if he wants to bring the mountain out a bit, it's not actually going to be that difficult. And yes, I am now. Oh. There we go. Not flying anymore. But yeah, down this way. Yeah. Right down here somewhere. Yeah, here. He wants to put in a balcony. And so I've kind of left this area quite flat. If he wants to bring the mountain out, it's not going to be that difficult. But if he wants to put in like an actual structure, then that's going to break up this face as well. So I think I'm happy to leave that as it is. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start work on the pathway down here. But I think what I also need to do is I also need to chop away a bit of this terrain as well to kind of start creating almost a natural path going up. I'm going to take out some of these bits as well. And then what I'm going to want to do is I'm actually going to bring some of these layers out so that we've got less of a steep incline going up. I think that's going to be good, because you're not too thingied. Yep. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by noises outside and they're ruining my train of thought. Oh dear. British are never happy with the weather. It's either too cold or too hot. It's always too hot for me. I overheat. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. And then what I think I want to do is I kind of want to keep the whole kind of not dead, but dried out kind of feeling of these biomes. Hello, basement. So what we're going to be working with is here I'm going to want some oak for in the floor. I'm going to want some coarse dirt, which I've got some of there. I'm also going to take out, and that can go away, take that out, and then boop, boop. Amazing, I love that. So we're going to be working with some coarse dirt, some oak, and I think the path block as well. I actually think in this kind of environment the path block does work quite well, so I'm not that worried about using it in here. It kind of creates just a little bit of lightness to pathways and things like that, and I think it matches up really quite well with everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit here, and just kind of work out where I want stuff to go and to be, and then I reckon after that I will start to give this a proper go over. So that's that, and if we start just breaking some of this up with some grass blocks, I can't fit any more in my hotbar, like that, and then yeah, there we go. I think that's going to work. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put in another one here, because that should, yeah, that lightens all of them, which is very, very nice. And we can also do things like putting them around the outside, which is something that I like to do on a lot of my paths anyway. Just kind of denote a border. Let me just put some of this stuff away in my box. I don't think I'm going to need that or that. I can't put that in there, which is a shame. Let's just take out some bones. Boop. Do you know what? I really, really wish you could shift-click things into a crafting grid. Like individual items like that, bones going in there for bone meal. I think that's fine. And it still hasn't been added. Let me just chop down some of that. And can I do that? Yes, I can. Marvellous, thank you. Put that in there. And then start to break this up even more with some of these lighter colours. Let's put some over here as well. That is something that I like. I like that a lot. We've got the oak here, which is also in the house. So we're not going too off palette, I suppose. I could use I believe Para's used spruce for the roof there, and for some of the other fixtures, but I think it might become a bit too spruce heavy, especially because inside here is a lot of spruce. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing that. What we could also do is, I'm not actually usually a huge fan of this, however, I'm just going to dump more things off. You can go away, you can go away, you can go away, you can go away, you can go away. Yeah, I'm not usually a big fan of kind of putting dips and things in paths, but I think in this case it may actually work out. So we're going to get some of that, and we're going to get some slabs as well. And then what we're going to do is, let's just have a look. Let's see if this can actually work. Put that down there. See, that creates a nice almost differentiation of light down there, which I think is good. Yeah, I actually quite like that. I quite like... Yeah. And then what we can do over here is we can actually start... I heard a baby zombie. Did I hear a baby zombie? Am I imagining it? No, I definitely did. Don't like it. But yeah, what we can start to do over here now is we can start bringing stuff up. I'm going to have to annoyingly cover that up. But yeah, just with a mixture of slabs and stairs going up the side here, I think that's going to be good. We want to be able to obviously run up this without jumping, and that kind of sorts that out for you. Yeah, I actually quite like the path block next to the oak. I think that's quite nice, actually. Yep, and we're just getting little borders of grass as well. This is all looking good. This is all looking good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to carry on. I'm going to do the path upwards. Hello? Hello? Bye. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on doing the path upwards to the house. I'm going to get all of that finished off. And then I think we're going to start planting in some trees, putting some bushes around, things like that. All of the stuff I usually do to make places look a bit prettier. So yeah, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to catch up with you guys in a second. Bye. Okie dokie, everybody. So I'm in the middle of doing the path still. I haven't actually been gone that long. But I kind of realised that I never, with these videos where I do the landscaping and stuff like that, it's very rare that I actually show too much of what I'm doing on camera. And I was just busy doing this little bit here. So wherever this path block is, obviously it sinks down a little bit. And I see a lot of people, what they do is they just leave it like that. So you've got that top bit of the grass poking out there. Now, I cannot stand that. Each to their own, but it's not my kind of thing. So what I do, just as a little tip, little hint, trick, whatever you want to call it, is whenever I do something like this, I go around and I take out the bottom block and then I just fill it in with the oak slab. Or whatever slab I'm using on top, that's what I fill it in with, just so that it all looks nice and natural. And yeah, just thought I'd bring you back in to show you that. There's definitely still a baby zombie around here. I have no idea where, and I don't want to dig too much. But yeah, this is actually nearly in. I'm just going to wait for this bit of grass to grow back over here, and then I can kind of start roughing everything up. And then, as I say, after I've done the path, I will start to begin on the actual landscaping and stuff like that, and give me all these saplings. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, and start mixing in some more coarse dirt. We're going to do a little bit of lighting around here and there, but at the moment I'm just kind of checking that everything is looking all fancy and good. Now, I know Barrow's got a minecart elevator coming up here, or will do. I'm not sure what he's going to do at the top, so I'm just going to leave this area blank because I'm pretty sure he's going to want to connect it to the path there. So there's only a few blocks, but as I say, I don't know what he's doing around here, so I don't want to interfere with that too much. I will let him do that. Very, very easy design to follow. I don't think he's going to have any issues. Let's just put a grass block there. Lovely. Yep. That was just a quick little tip, and I just started rambling, didn't I? I'm going to crack on, and I'm going to catch you guys in a second. Bye. Okay, everybody, so I've been doing some work, and I thought I would bring you back in to show you where we are currently sitting. I have finished up the path. I've started adding in some grass here and there. Another little trick to do when you're doing this kind of thing is, especially pathways, if you can find like a clear run up, like almost like a natural path. See, I'm actually going to take that out, and I'm going to show you why now. If you can find like an actual natural way to walk up the paths to get in, is it's going to be, you're going to take kind of like the quickest route up and down. So on those areas, you don't want to put any vegetation, because you've got to imagine that just like when you go for a walk in the woods or through a field or something like that, there is a natural trampled area where people have been walking that nothing grows. And that's exactly what you want to kind of do here as well. Just so that it looks a little bit more natural. If we had grass all the way around here, like big things shooting up and whatnot, then it's not going to look natural, and it's kind of going to get in your way. I know you can walk straight through them, but yeah, that's what I've done there. I've also started to put up these trees here and there. I love the acacia trees, and I love the way that you can have them almost clinging to the sides of mountains, and they look all bent and gnarled. And I think what I wanted to do is I wanted so that when people came here, nothing got in the way of Para's house. I didn't want the view too disrupted either. I think I'm actually going to take out this tree here, because I think that does kind of ruin the view a little bit. Hopefully these leaves will yeah, those leaves are despawning. That is good. So that's that done. And once they despawn, you'll be able to see a little bit more of the mountain and stuff behind, and I think that's going to be nice. There's an old build over there, which I don't think anyone's working on. I think it's one of Missy's old projects. So no one's working on that at the moment, so I don't mind kind of blocking that off a little bit with that tree. The only thing that I might do is I might regrow it and hope that it kind of goes out that way a little bit, as opposed to looking straight on like that, because I love that. Love the kind of step up that these trees do. I think it's beautiful, and I think that'll be a nice feature to have. So I might try that, I might not, I don't know. But the next thing to do is to start adding in some bushes and start getting rid of some of these torches around here, because torches. So I'm going to do that, and once again I'm going to catch you guys in a second. Bye. So we are nearly finished here, everyone. I'm really pleased with how this has come out. Really pleased. You might notice that it's kind of a little bit less lush and dense than I would usually like landscape things, and that's because we're obviously landscaping in a dry biome. The colours change, the grass changes colour, leaves change colour, things like that. And I think it's important to kind of not overdo things in these environments, because it wouldn't be like that in the real world. There's technically not much water here, things like that. So that's why it's looking like this. I've also put in these little like tiki torches here and there. They're not actually necessary, because I've actually got a load of light sources in the ground covered up by leaf blocks. So they're not necessary, as I say, but I think they just add a little something. They kind of enclose the path a little bit, so that in your head, that's why you're not going off into different directions and stuff, which I really like. Draws you in, kind of thing. I'm not sure how far I'm going to take this round. I think I'd quite like to do a few more bits and pieces of just bone meal and stuff like that around up here, because if you look at it from over there, it is a little bit sparse. But there is one more thing that I want to put in here, and that means that we're going to need to go down into this desert. However, I have just realised it is still very much night, so maybe I won't yet. No, I'll be fine, I'm sure. Uh-oh, falling with style, falling with ease, falling with grace. Let's just take that out. Okay, looks reasonably safe around here. Good stuff. What can I eject? Go away, flowers. And what I want is these bushes here. Excellent. I think if I'm going to dot a few of these around, I think it's going to add just that little extra detail that you don't usually get. Obviously, these only occur in deserts and stuff like that. Hello, creeper! Run away from the creeper. So I think that's going to be a nice little thing to have still in there. Still in there? It's not in there. But you know what I mean. I'm really quite nervous about being out here in the dark collecting these. It's not actually dark, it's just raining, so it hasn't... I think the sun technically hasn't come up properly yet. That is my face. Please, no. And I know why. I know why I'm getting had out. Run. I've just realised I'm wearing my leather gardening gear. So that is why things are hurting me a lot more than they should. Let's run and get this one on my way back. And that one. Try not to run into the cactus. Eat something quickly. Thank you. How many have I got? 9. I don't think that's quite going to be enough for what I want. So I'm going to continue collecting these. Then I'm going to find a way to pop back up to the top. And then finish it off. Show you what I've done. Yeah. And then I think that's probably going to be the end of the episode. I think it's coming up to the half-hour mark now, and I think that is plenty to be getting on with for this week. Just before I do finish this clip, I just want to say big sorry for the audio in the last 2 videos. Completely my fault, my mistake. I think I mentioned it in... I think I mentioned it in the last video and the video before. It was just something, all my settings were reset and I didn't check them, and that was my fault, and that is bad and naughty. So big apologies for that. Hopefully this video is back to its usual quality, and it won't happen again, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to pop back up to the top. I'm going to finish the work, and then I will bring you back in for the grand finale. I'll catch you guys in a second. Bye. Okay, everybody, the final clip. Here we are. I've done a little bit more work. I've added some stuff in over there. Some nice trailing bushes going down. Might actually add a couple more just to differentiate them a little bit. Added in the dead bushes. I think that's a really nice little touch that we've done there. And it's as far as I'm concerned, it's looking really nice. But as always with these projects, Para, if you are watching, which I know you usually do, thank you very much, buddy. If there's anything that you don't like about it, tear it up, start again, get in contact, let me know. I'll change it. I'm quite happy to. I won't get offended, because this is my interpretation of what you wanted. You might have wanted something completely different. But yeah, I think we are done here. I think that I really like it, personally. And I hope Para does as well, but as I say, if not, I'm not going to be offended. But yeah, that is the end of the episode. So if you have enjoyed it, then please feel free to leave a like. If you don't want to miss the rest of this series or any of the other series on the channel, hit that subscribe button, and remember to tell your mother about all of the flying ships we've got going on over here. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.